What's up, everybody? We are back with another roundtable, and today the folks at PGStats have some Guilty Gear Strive data for us to look at with a bit of a twist. Seems like it's gonna be like a school quiz, but before we get into it, myself, JWong, and we are here with Kizzie K and Punk the God. How are you guys doing today, guys? You guys doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good today.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing great, actually.
Nice. I mean, you just won KOF, so you must feel very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, I did exactly what I told I was gonna do a few months back, so
Ooh.
I'm pretty good about it.
Man.
Ooh, yeah, I know, right? Starting off a little spicy right there.
I mean,
So today's video is going to be a quiz, Guilty Gear Strive, but let's start with an easy question. With you guys watching this video, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to play along to see if you guys can outbest us when it comes down to this quiz, because there are some interesting Strive stats from this past EVO, and I mean, I haven't really kept up with EVO, Guilty Gear Strive, or the stats on like characters or stuff like that. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what does Panda has in the store for us.
let's jump into it.
Can you name the 5 most used characters during top 96?
I could definitely name 3 for 100% from just not even knowing anything. You know at least 3 of them.
One of them has to be Zato, right?
Yeah, I would say so. And Ram has to be. I know for sure.
And Nagori.
Yeah, right. Those 3 for sure.
Yeah,
I would also say Leo.
For sure. But the other 2, I feel like they're kind of like hit or miss. But I feel like because of popularity, I feel like I think like Kai would be just kind of like popular,
I will
right?
say 100% Kai is one of them, because in top 96, I fought at least 4 Kai players. No joke. Literally every match I had was like 4 in a row with just Kai. I was like, what? What is happening? So Kai has to 100% be one of them.
Yeah, he's like the Shoto, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's mad like Shoto players that play Kai. So I feel like Kai definitely got to be in there.
Yeah, so I think I'm leaning towards Nago, but it could probably be Kai. But I think I'm gonna put my money on Nago or Yuki.
But what about the other 4 characters? You said Nago's one of them, and Zato's another character, and then Ram.
Okay, so Nago, Kai, Zato, Ram, and I think the 5th character is gonna be like a. I was thinking Leo, but I don't remember seeing as much Leo play.
Yeah, I was thinking Leo as well too, but oh man,
you know what's crazy? I'm leaning towards Gold Lewis.
Gold Lewis.
Jacko actually not even on this list, which is crazy.
Yeah, Jacko.
I'm thinking maybe Jacko might be the last.
Nah, I think only one person was that whole tournament was probably playing Jacko.
Nah, no way. I played 2 of them in top 96, I believe, also.
Damn, really?
Yeah, I played 2 Jackos, 100%. I lost one of them, so I remember that.
I still think it's gonna be Leo though, just because the cross-ups and everything and Unga Bunga.
Leo, then let's bet it.
All right, let's check out the results. Ooh, Axl. Wow, bro, no Kai. I mean, we got 4 to 5, but damn, Axl took out Kai.
Axl. That's crazy.
There was actual players cooking up like that at EVO?
Yeah, top 96?
Bro, those Axl players must have ran into nothing but Kai players, bro. Be on the fifth one.
All the Potemkins.
Yeah, Potemkins and Kai.
Bro, that's crazy. Axl, because like I feel like I don't even see that many Axl players anymore like that.
I think it's interesting that there's more Zatos than Nagos.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think Leo's probably definitely the most popular character just because of how strong he was previous patch, and everybody else that played him or made him definitely didn't switch off the character. They kept playing the character, and then so I feel like it's the same way for anybody else that wasn't at the top echelon with those characters. Can you name the 5 least?
Milia, Faust.
Yeah, Anji.
Anji.
Yeah.
And Giovanna. And Potemkin. No, I think
not Chip.
Potemkin.
I feel like Chip is so underused. Or maybe
it is, yeah.
Yeah, I would say Chip.
Chip too.
Damn, even you think in top 96 there was less Chip
Milia,
players?
I think it was only Bean. That's it.
Bean? No Marvello?
Was Marvello top 96? Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
So I would say Milia, Chip, Potemkin,
Anji,
Faust,
and Anji. Damn.
Yeah,
Damn, Millie is so popular though. I feel like there would be a few of them there.
So we're gonna go with Milia, Chip, Faust, Anji, and Potemkin. What about Geo though? I feel like Geo. Not many
She's
people
definitely
play Geo.
underplayed for how good she is, honestly.
Not many people play her. Like
Yeah,
I
they
don't see
don't.
nobody talk about her whatsoever.
Yeah, maybe Geo
I know.
would be the last, honestly. I feel
Geo
like
or
she's very
who, though?
underplayed.
Gio replaced who? Milia?
Potemkin, I feel like maybe.
Yeah, I feel
Potemkin?
like Potemkin is a popular character pick.
I've seen a lot of Potemkin players, but I don't know if they made it top 96. But I've seen a lot of them.
That's true. I think Axl cooked all the Potemkins before
Yeah,
top
right?
96.
Exactly. That's why I'm thinking like Potemkin.
I feel like Chip is on. I feel like Chip is in the middle though. I don't know. I feel like Chip is too good to not make it to some top 96 though. Should we go with the original 5 then?
Yeah, let's go for the original 5, bro.
Okay.
Watch it be something random.
Wow.
I got
know it,
Testament.
bro.
I
Bro,
forgot
we
about
got
Testament.
we got smoked. Like we only got Faust and
Bro.
Potemkin.
Dude, man.
I mean, May did
Was
kind of.
it just only?
You know what's
was it
crazy?
only
You
that
know
one?
what's crazy?
It might have been only Slash,
Yeah,
right?
was it?
Yeah. I think there were 0 testaments.
Yeah,
Oh, 'cause
probably
Remo-
no
yeah, 'cause
Testament.
Yeah, because Romola didn't go to Evo, right?
Nah.
Oh man, that's crazy. And it's crazy how Biken is least used because Biken's so good.
I know.
Damn.
I think they all ran into like somebody crazy in the bracket, and they just none of them didn't make it.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I can't believe Biken. I can't believe Testament, but Biken is like wow.
Yeah,
So I personally was just questionable about Biken. I think Biken being the least popular. Oh,
damn. Okay, I like this chart. Okay,
oh,
so
there
bro,
was no Testament, and there
Yeah.
were one,
One
and
by
there were 2 Mays.
What's the
Sam,
0.1 percentage though?
What?
Where they get the 0.1 from?
yeah, maybe counter pick. Maybe like they picked it in a game or something.
Ah, yeah, maybe that would make sense.
You know what's crazy? How do they get this statistics like because I'm assuming they would go through this based off like their Evo, but how do they keep track of all the like the off stream matches? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's freaking ham. Like they were just like oh, they just went to each one and be like, oh, he played this character, that character. That's actually kind of crazy. Oh, bro, Leo and Zato tied. That's
Bro, look
kinda,
at that. That's crazy. Because I remember no one played Zato, and then like a week later, bro, everybody had a Zato. It's crazy.
bro. But look at Axl and Ramato. They're the same number. The same amount of people.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, right. The same amount of people played like Ramato and Axl. Like Ramato ain't like the top echelon character, and Axl's like one of the most like kind of bottom character.
Yeah, and everybody loves some Axl. I don't know why.
You see, there was a good amount of chips. 6.3. That was a good
Yeah,
amount
I
of
wasn't
chips.
expecting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, even Millie
Yeah.
got some
So
burn.
I think it's crazy that there's the same percentage of Soul, Kai, Happy Cats, and Chip.
I know it's
That's
crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh man, it's damn Testament straight 0%. That's ham.
0%. And that's a good character, by the way. Nobody plays that character. I just think that she probably don't have that explosive strike damage that Leo, Zato, Nago, Ram don't have.
Yeah, I guess like from a tournament perspective, like a tournament like this where the game is so explosive, it might be kind of hard for Testament to kind of make it all the way, right? Kind of like this because you have so many landmine characters you have to like run into.
Bro, I think Go Lewis is the biggest landmine ever, bro.
It is.
Socks and Crocs.
Yeah, bro. My man definitely is the surprise attack of the game, bro.
Yeah. But thinking about it, like because it's such a landmine game, like the amount of Axl's winning, I guess it kind of makes sense a little bit because like people just get annoyed by like those type of archetypes of like Dalsum and Axl, right? So like you pretty much can get carried by the character for like at least like your whole pools run type of thing, right? Especially like you don't know how to fight that type of stuff, right? Can you name 5 of the top 10 characters who perform better at EVO 2022 than CEO 2022? 5 of the top 10 characters?
5 of the top 10 characters is very easy.
May?
May.
Yeah.
Zato.
No.
No.
Perform better? Because Zato won CEO.
Oh, that's true, right? Yeah, Jonathan tonight.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
I was thinking of the wrong CEO, bro, because we had 2 CEO templates.
Oh, yeah. Because the CEO,
Faust
the one that just
better
happened,
as-
Jonathan definitely smoked.
Yeah, Faust is better as CEO because Apology Man.
Oh.
Yeah. So Faust.
Well, because this one says who performed better.
Ramathal.
So False performed better
no.
as CEO,
Yeah,
but didn't
CEO,
perform good at
yeah.
EVO.
Oh, well, Ramathal.
Oh, did Ram do better at
Oh,
EVO?
no. I'm reading it wrong. Okay. So you said did better at EVO 2002 than CEO. So
Yeah.
it's
So May is number 1 for sure.
May.
What characters made top 8 at EVO?
Did Happy Chaos? I guess it would be Happy Chaos would be better, right?
Yeah, Happy Chaos.
Oh
Chaos.
yeah, Happy Chaos, because Happy Chaos
May.
won EVO. Yeah, May, Happy
Happy
Chaos.
Chaos made Chip.
Definitely not Leo, because Leo got 2nd at CEO. I would say Axl, right?
Axl, yeah.
Has to be based off the statistics on the last chart that we
Yeah.
saw.
And Soul.
Is Soul Cook?
Yeah,
Was
because
Soul
CEO, I don't think there was like, I think it was only me and like that top something of it. I think Evo Soul did do better. That would kind of make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I
so,
think Soul did better.
so we're going with May, Soul, Axl. What was the other 2 characters?
Meso, Exo, Happy Chaos.
Oh, Happy Chaos.
I don't remember.
Was it Chip?
Soul.
No, we said Soul.
It was
May,
Chip. It was Chip.
May, Soul.
Chip.
Yeah.
It was May, Soul, Chip,
Happy
Faust.
Chaos.
No, that wasn't false.
Oh, no, not Faust. Happy Chaos. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
So yeah. So
And the last character was probably
yeah. So no. So May, Soul, Axl, Chip, Happy Chaos. That was the 5. But before that, yeah, I guess it has to be those 5 because Bike did terrible at Evo from the chart, and then Testament was not there to be found. Wait, top Leo. So Leo performed better.
yeah.
Leo got 2nd at Evo. I mean, at
Leo
CEO,
got-
no?
Yeah, Leo
Yeah.
got 2nd at CEO, but why is Leo number 1? I guess maybe overall.
That's crazy.
So I mean, we got Axl, Soul, right, and Happy
Happy
Chaos,
Chaos.
right, and then Zato got 2nd. So I guess because there was more Zato players at Evo. Man, I mean, this is not
that's
fair.
bullshit.
This ain't
That's
fair
bullshit.
because Evo is such a much bigger tournament, so
Yeah.
more people just
Yeah.
came out. You know what I mean? That's not fair. I mean, Leo and Zato, that was like the top 2 grand finals of CEO 2022. But okay, but Anji performed better at EVO 2022 than CEO. Oh man. Okay, so
I still think it's hilarious that everybody was saying Jiro was about to run shop, and my man lost to a person who played the game for fun.
oh yeah, I heard about. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. He lost to Idom, right?
Yeah, he lost to Iron. Yep.
The best Anji player
Jiro.
from Japan, right?
Oh, he came to
Japan.
Evo?
Yep. Unfortunately, he did.
Just to lose to Idom, that's
Bro,
crazy.
bro, imagine your main game is Guilty Gear Strive, and your main character is Anji, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna fly to Japan with no sponsor, $3,000 on the line, and then try to win Evo with Anji of all characters, and then lose to Idom.
Yep, lost
He
to
went
a
home
man
sad
who
as
just played
hell.
the game for fun.
And
And the best part,
He was like, he probably saw him in
in
2nd at Evo. He was like, oh, he don't mean Strive? He probably was confused. My man was like, oh, that guy's in the Strive player?
Bro, the best part is Idom didn't know who he was.
Bro, I wouldn't know who that dude
Nah.
was either.
Hey, yo, it was funny because like I was talking to Idom after Evo, and he was like, yeah, like I beat the best Anji player in Japan, and I definitely messed up the brackets. And so I was like, damn, you did? He's like, yeah, he was mad salty. Oh,
Jesus. Whoa,
damn.
look at the jump. Look at the jump.
Bro.
Look at Falls. Look at Falls looking bad, bro.
Bro, Falls got smoked right there. Testament. Okay, there was a Testament player at CEO. Okay. I guess there was like maybe two.
Yeah.
Better at Evo Anji. Straight. Literally, there's no Anji players at CEO, bro. That Anji graph is probably just from that Japanese player.
Just from the Japanese player, he was carrying the 6%, the 5%.
Bro, my man was the sole person, bro, the sole player going through the brackets. Yeah, I guess Chip did pretty well at CEO just because it seems like Chip is popular in Florida.
Isn't Marvello from Florida?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
that makes sense. And then they have like the Chip Ginyu force out there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but damn, that's crazy that Leo and Zada are really like tied for like even everything, like legit.
It's crazy because both of them are night and day.
Even Nago Ram is very close. They're very close to each other.
Yeah. Dude, Axl fell off. He rose up at Evo.
He did rose up at Evo.
Yeah, he rose up at Evo, dog.
Oh.
Top 96.
I want to say.
Bro, I think 6.
4.
I like 6.
6. Alright, I take 6.
6 is a lot.
Out of 96, that's actually not a lot.
Yeah, I don't think that's too many.
I think so.
Yeah, out of 96, all 6 of them could have came out of losers.
Oh, if that's the case, I'm gonna go with 8.
You're gonna go with 8? Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright,
I'm gonna go with 7. I'm just gonna go with 7.
Right,
you're gonna go in the middle? Okay.
Let's see where it is.
7.
Wow, my man just piggybacked off of us and got it right.
Yo, took the clout. That's my clout.
My man hit the prices right, bro. He said, "Oh, you going 6, you going 8. I might as well go in the middle."
Definitely crazy. That's crazy. Damn.
Does it seem like a high or low number of Axl who made top 96? Why? How strong do you think Axl is during this current patch? Is Axl capable of winning multiple major tournaments? Why or why not?
So I think 7 is actually a pretty tame number. I think 6, 7, or 8 is actually a pretty like whatever number. I don't think this character is good whatsoever. I actually think he's the worst in the game.
What?
Yeah, I actually think he's the worst in the game right now.
Really?
Out of every character, I think.
I feel like he just has so many matchups that's just like he just guaranteed the W. And
the thing is about that is like it's also like a double-edged sword where like the moment you put him on his back, he has nothing.
That's why you gotta have that defense, right?
You got burst, YRC. I think the thing is that like if you're thinking it from like the highest level, then maybe it's a good thing to say. Like you could say like Axl's the worst character in the game, but I guess because based off just human error and 3 out of 5 short sets, right? Like this character is kind of good.
Yeah, like, I think tournament he's all right, but as an overall performance, I think he is the weakest out of like all the characters. Like his comeback factor is not that great. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think like his game plan is also not as like oh man, you know what I mean? Like oh shit, like this guy is like playing like impeccable neutral. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't like stand out as like that. But I do think he just gets he can take advantage of like how the game, like how some characters have to play the game. Like if you're very straightforward, he can just take advantage of that and like flail on buttons.
It's just so hard. Yeah, it's just so hard to think like this type of archetype is like the worst character in the game.
Well, I mean, it is he is like a type of zoner, but like in my opinion, I think he has more strength in his strike throw game than his zoning game, and you know his strike throw game isn't as like crazy like everybody else. Like somebody. Like for example, like you know, Kai got charged stun edge for his Oki after throw. Mm-hmm. You know, like Anji has like butterfly. Like every other character have like some messed up tool they can use to like keep themselves to extend themselves safely. He just got a close slash.
But it just seems like if a person was very like diligent into just kind of playing how maybe that archetype is supposed to be played, like that's kind of where like maybe those Axl players that did make top 96. That's what they played against. That's how they played against other players that kind of just probably fell for just kind of like impatience. They just didn't have enough like knowledge on how to get around those long range moves and everything like that. But I think like the fact that 7 Axl players made top 96 and he's like considered the worst character in the game is pretty impressive. That the character is good in some way.
Yeah, I just feel like Axl is just good versus a lot of players and characters in the game that it's just hard to get around his stuff, especially since some people they just don't have patience for the tournament and they get nerves at that. So like it gets harder to fight Axl in those environments.
Now, do you think he's capable of winning major tournaments?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I give it a hell no.
Yeah, that's what I would say too.
I think the only way he'll make it win a tournament if it was like 3 fouls in top 8. You know, like
that's impossible. That's impossible.
Yeah, it's not even 3 false players in the world.
Yo, that sounds like an online local that you're describing right now as a top 8.
yeah. Well, if the only way he can win major tournaments is like everybody get food poisoning. That play like Ramathal, you know, Ramathal, Nago, like they gotta get sick.
How many actually played mid? It's 0, right? I'm pretty.
Yeah, it's 0. Yeah, it's 0, right?
0, bro. Yeah.
Hey, yo, there's no.
I
better not see a 1. There's no way.
It's 0, brother. Yeah.
I was thinking did anyone counter pick with Axl or something? I'm like, no, I don't think so.
Nobody wasting damn time counter picking with this character. I think the honest tool that he really needs, and I genuinely think if they gave him more Gatlin options, he would be more consistent.
Gatlin, yeah, I think Gatlin options, or maybe kind of like.
I think if 5K / combo or like Gatlin, that would make his zoning more scary because he'd be able to confirm off the snail, so he'd be able to do 5K / snail, and like that alone is gonna like make him ridiculous.
I'm trying to think of like older games on like what made him like good in, but
he had safe pressure because if he does meaty 3K, it was 2 hitting, and if he spaced it out, you couldn't dragon punch. So he had safe meaties. What also made him really good too is he had good damage, and his air to airs were very strong too. So if he caught you in the air, he was able to jump cancel, knock you full screen. You know, things like that. So that's what made him like super good.
You know what they need to give him? They just need to make his 5P not crouchable. How about that?
Ooh.
You're like, no, I don't want that.
no.
Because I think like the only characters that really have to deal with 5P uncrouchable is like what Potemkin and Gold Lewis. But if it was like the whole cast, it would be pretty obnoxious for like in like so many different matchups.
I think him not having his 3P. His 3P was such a strong tool. You know the little low hitting chain.
Oh like yeah. I remember. Yeah, it was like a standing low, right?
Yeah, it was standing low. Yeah, that move, he needs that move so bad.
I think also kind of like making like specific frame data of like specific moves, like not as negative. Like what's that 214S, like that jumping back snail move?
Yeah.
Like they should kind of make that much like more better in terms of like faster startup or less recovery, because it just seems like that move is kind of like really like not used too often, because it's only used off of a hard read if you think that you're gonna like mash grab or something like that. So I think making that move better might help a lot in his strike throw game, because right now it's kind of whatever. This is the EVO 2022 top 8 bracket. If these are the characters, who are the players for each match? Winner side, Ino versus Zato. That was Daru, Ino.
Yeah,
Leffen, Zato. May was Slash
versus
Umisho.
Bean versus Peppery Slash.
Oh wait, who's a chip player? Bean. Okay. Wait, there was another May?
That was Hotashi versus
there was 2 Mays?
No, Slash was in losers.
Oh, so who was the May?
Oh, yeah, I think that was Tempest played May on
Tempest it was Tempest
played May on Umi show.
Yeah. No, Tempest played May against he made against Hotashi.
Oh, what?
Hotashi
okay.
Oh, so he didn't want to play Leo in that matchup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So he was the second man.
Damn, that's crazy. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Who is the best character in the game right now, and did your opinion change after EVO? Is May being overlooked, or is Slash just that good? Ramazan did not make top 32. Does this affect your thoughts on where the character?
Damn, she didn't know top 32 at all.
Damn.
Nope.
Damn.
Right. They actually got 33rd and 49th.
Wow, that's crazy. They got smoked.
I actually took out one of the Ram gods. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean I fell short to Nago, so it don't matter.
Okay, the best character in the game. Who are we thinking about?
Are we happy?
I was gonna say if we're gonna talk about tournament setting, then I would think Nago is number one.
Even
I don't know. Happy Chaos just won 2 in a row.
Yeah. I think Happy Chaos. Actually, when I think about it, if we're gonna talk about number one, Happy Chaos is actually number one. Actually number one. Yes, I will go Happy Chaos over Nago. But those two characters are literally like Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, they're right there.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, like they backpack each other so hard. It's crazy.
Yeah, Nago and Happy Chaos. I guess like overall for stability wise, then you would probably say Happy Chaos, just because Nago's still kind of like meant to be like that double-edged sword, but it's a really good double-edged sword.
Bro, that's the win condition. Because think about it, all he do is lose life, and he get all his meters back, and he can go stupid again.
Bro, you know they gotta show off. They gotta make sure these new characters are OD. They gotta give them life.
Yeah, and May, I think the system mechanics actually buff May. But I think being able to take advantage with like using like the system just to abuse to make your character potential higher. I think Slash is just actually is that good.
Yeah, I agree. I think Slash is very, very good because even when like I was playing a lot of Strive, he would like legit just DM me like 5 million setups. So like literally he lives and breathes like this game and this character, right? Yeah. So like I think he's just that good, and then also like he's just kind of like, you know, he plays with like he goes hard. He plays with like Latif like first to 1000s like all the time, right? So it's just like he's getting all the experience, and he's just playing so much that he really just wants to make May work, and it definitely showed at EVO.
I will still, even though like he is doing a lot with May, I will hope that he have a pocket character.
I definitely don't think so.
I don't think so.
You know why? Because he be saying that like, oh, I think it's time to switch, and he just like, no, you know what? I'm going back to May. So it's like it's kind of one of those things like he's like a complete character loyalist for the most part. But like I said, he just has like 1,000,001 setups for sure. Like anything with like BRC, PRC, YRC, just regular RC. He just has it all. He knows all that type of stuff, so which is kind of crazy. But
Ramadan did not make top 30. Did not make top 32. And does it affect your thoughts on where the character should be on the tier list and why? Actually, I still think Ram is top 3 in the game, but I think because she's the most linear out of all of the other characters, I think she's more accessible of losing more often than those characters.
I mean, in fighting games in general, there's always going to be those type of characters that are just like top tier, and like everyone's like, oh, he's number 1 or she's number 1, but not many people not many people represent that character well enough, right? Like Yun in Street Fighter 4 in Arcade Edition was like the perfect example. Like stuff like that, like it's just normal. Like stuff like that happens like all the time, so it does not change like where she's on the tier list to me. It just kind of like reflects on like the type of players need to just work better and work more to make the character shine more.
Yes, I agree. There are no Leo players in top 8 EVO. Does this change? Where do you think the character should be?
I mean, there technically was.
Well, there technically was, but you know,
you just didn't use them in the top 8.
Yeah,
but he used them to get there.
Yeah. And he knows that winter is coming, and when winter comes, there's a patch. So you know, I feel like he's strategically just making sure Leo is well fed for the next season of the game.
Yeah, my man's hibernating, bro.
I still think he's top 5.
Yeah, I think Leo is. I hate that character. There's no way. That's the best character in the game, in my opinion. Always will never change.
Yeah, it doesn't change for me. Like just because like even though there's no Leo players used in top 8, like you said, the person that made top 8, Tempest, he probably played Leo throughout the whole entire tournament, so we can't really like count that. You know what I mean?
After Umi Show 1, Evo, do you expect more people to play Happy Chaos? Why and why not? Yes. Do I think they're going to be as successful? No. And the only reason why, because by next time Evo comes, I'm sure the character is going to be changed drastically, and it's probably going to be another type of Happy Chaos style doing well. So I do think more people are going to play him, but to be successful, no, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think like Umisho and like Loso are like such good Happy Chaos players, but I don't expect more people to play the character because like there's like a few things, right? You gotta fight. Besides learning the character, you gotta fight against Twitch chat. You know what I mean? So I don't know if people want to fight against Twitch chat about like how they're, because everyone on Twitch chat hate seeing Happy Chaos on the screen.
Yeah, so much.
Right, so it's like another thing is like I don't want to pick Happy Chaos because then I'm gonna get booed or whatever. So people want the clout. So I definitely do not expect more people to play this character. I expect more people to play kind of like easier linear characters that are just much more understandable
Leo.
to play, right?
Leo.
Yeah, kind of like pretty much like those type of characters.
Leo.
Right. So that's just my opinion about it. How do you think Bridget will fit into things? Will she be able to make a splash that DLC characters like Viking and Testament failed to make at EVO this year? This is more of a Kizzie question because this is kind of like this is your character.
I don't even know anything about Bridget.
Leo. All right. So I think the character right now in this version can actually make a huge splash. I think the only big difficulty that she has, in my opinion, is that the way that they design her normals are actually how you should design the whole game's normals. So because most of the strong characters don't have the design that she has,
Yep.
It makes her structure on offense and defense even more volatile. But she has the tools to do it, if that makes sense.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah, like because I think like because they pretty much drastically completely changed this archetype of character from like Axing Core to like Strive. Like Bridget's definitely not the same. When I watch you play Bridget, it's like okay, like you have like this neutral, controlled, and everything like that, and she also has like a DP. The one thing I would say is like what I just can't stand about her in terms of like, bro, like what's the point? Is that I just feel like her meter usage is not as good compared to just other characters. Like using like using supers and Roman cancel, they're just not as strong or explosive. And that's kind of like what Guilty Gear Strive is, right? Where like bro, like both her supers are trash. The Roman cancel, it's like you don't get lots of damage of it compared to it. So it's like you're them like you hitting them 2 times is the same amount as them hitting you 1 time.
I think Strive's philosophy of like making characters with good range normals like that do weak damage is actually so capped.
Yeah.
When characters like Nago do that much damage and your logic behind it is because it's a one shot, it's actually so capped. And I think that's what's going to be like the hurdle is like having to play the way you play with Bridget and like fighting like these explosive ass mid to long range characters.
Yeah, so it's pretty tough. But then the way you use Bridget is kind of more of like is it more of like a counter pick? Because or do you think like Bridget like Oni is like good enough?
I think Bridget only, believe it or not, is actually good enough. And the reason why I say that is because Faust and Testament is not going to be in top 8, and those are the 2 characters I think that can gatekeep Bridget really hard.
So based off the stats, like what did you think was the most surprising thing for you guys?
The No
I
Testament.
think the most surprising,
honestly,
yeah, the No Testament was the weirdest one, and I think the fact that another one that was really good, the one that was like CEO to EVO.
Yeah.
I think Zato being number 1 and it was crazy, but because especially that what you're saying that there were more people that came out to EVO, so I was surprised about that one. And I'm also surprised that there were 7 Axl players.
Yeah, I was surprised about the what did I say earlier? It wasn't the X. Oh, the Testament, the Zero
Oh,
Testament
Testament.
at Evo. That's pretty surprising. Honestly, I thought in the top 96, that's a lot of people. I feel like there would be one character that or one person to represent each character, but I'm not sure how many Testament players there is outside of Dev, so I'm not really quite sure. But that's pretty surprising, honestly.
Yeah,
Matt Soma plays Testament.
Oh, he
really?
plays Stroff?
Yeah. Yeah, he got smoked at ECT by another character that don't make it. That didn't make it for Evo.
Biken.
Biken.
That I would say
That's
that's
why
the
they don't make it. They take each other out.
I would say that's the one character that I was like super surprised that like there was not much representation of was Biken. Yeah, because of how good Biken is in this version of the game and how simple she is to learn. Like, cause she's not hard to learn compared to like other characters. She's definitely one of the more linear DLC characters. So I thought that was like very surprising, especially with also how kind of like how popular she is just in Guilty Gear lore and just the franchise. So I was really surprised at that one. But other than that, that will be the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy it and you played along, let us know in the comments below what did you think. Thank you guys for watching, and also make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
I don't know why we started all this trouble. I don't know why. So I have gathered love. I have gathered so.